My wife and I just found out that we're having another girl that's two girls, and I don't get my boy. So here's my thoughts on having two girls, specifically not having a boy. Before we talk about this, I think it's super important to note that I don't care about sports. I don't care if my kids are good at sports at all. And if I do get excited about that and sports do become a huge part of our life, women's sports are just as impactful and important in today's society than any other sport. So I didn't care about that. As an NFL player, I played 7 years in the NFL. I retired. I've run 3 marathons since retiring less than a year ago. I lift weights every day. I've been around nothing but men my whole life. I am what society considers a man, like, hardcore man. Everything on paper says that I would want a boy. Reality is, when I thought about what gender I would have for the first child, I was actually way more nervous to have a boy. My fear, as somebody who's super competitive, who has only been around men, I was really scared about raising a man. I feel like my whole life in male environments has just been evaluating guys. Like, is he a good guy? Is he a bad guy? Like, this dude's an awful teammate, or this guy's soft. I'm just always evaluating men because it's the only thing I've been around. And I was really nervous about how that would translate into raising a boy. Would I put a lot of pressure on them to be a certain way? Would I hold them to this crazy standard when they're just like a little kid? So then when I thought about the idea of having a boy versus girl, I was like, I don't know anything about raising a daughter, which means all I need to do is love her. When I thought about a boy, I was like, okay, they need to be like a certain type of guy. They can't be soft. They need to yada, yada, yada. But a girl, I was just like, she just needs to feel my love every single day. Cannot get enough love from me. And she doesn't. She doesn't get enough love from me. It's never enough. I feel like my capacity to love has quadrupled. Like, I look at my daughter and it is like, she can do nothing wrong. Like, nothing. Yes, a toddler can be very annoying, but generally, like, it can be 3 a.m. She can be waking me up, being annoying. It doesn't matter. She can do literally nothing wrong. I'm not saying that I wouldn't have been like that with a boy. I just don't know, and I was fearful of it. So I'm thankful that I got to experience having a girl first to maybe make me more tenderhearted. And now we're having a second girl. I couldn't be more excited because I already know how awesome that feeling is. The first pregnancy, I wasn't like, oh my God, I can't wait to meet her, because I just didn't have a kid. I didn't even know what to feel. Now I'm like, I literally cannot wait to meet this little girl, and it's gonna be the best thing ever. I also love that because I have 2 girls who are going to be women in this world, I have an extreme obligation for women. I have an obligation to speak positively and do everything I can do to change the culture around women in highly competitive environments. I cannot be more excited to have a girl. This is like the best thing ever. I'm just a girl dad. Like, I just love it. We could have a boy next if we have another kid. And I'd be pumped about having my 7-foot boy who's going to be the best athlete in the world, period. But this is great. This is like the best thing ever, and I could not be more thankful for it.